Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, I just wanted to pop into your world and I want to give some ideas about discovering your own personal inner unicorn, okay? So, as you guys are popping in, I know this is kind of a unique situation, a unique conversation, but we have to ultimately remember that, hey, like, happy unicorn day to you. Let's enjoy this, because I was thinking about this today, understanding and remembering that today is International Happy Unicorn Day. So I'm thinking about how can we get excited about, you know, discovering our own inner unicorn. All right, so this is what I love to do. I love to show up in your world, kind of shake it up a little bit, have some fun, have some magic today, and definitely stir up some creative thoughts so you guys can, you know, think outside the box, heck, destroy the whole box, so you guys can get some traction, some momentum, and some results within our beloved businesses. All right, so if I was thinking about all the childhood thoughts that we had when we were kids, you know, if we're thinking about all the magical things about unicorns, you know, their unique manes and tails, colors of rainbows and shimmering, you know, some had cloven hooves and some had round hooves, and they were just full of dreams, and they were so magical, they're unique, and just definitely, they're just made of stardust. They're otherworldly, and they're one of a kind. And I remember growing up as a country girl, we would pretend that we were unicorns. We would romp through the meadows and like dance through the forests. And I'm thinking about how wonderful it was as a child to dream of unicorns. And, you know, remembering that Irish Rover song. Do you guys remember that Irish Rover song talking about unicorns? Is, you know, there's green alligators and long-necked beasts, some humpy-back camels, you know, and the chimpanzees. Remember that song from the Irish Rovers? I remember singing that song as a kid. I actually remember crying when the uniforms got swept away in the ocean, because, I mean, unicorns are one of a kind. And I just really want you guys to remember that you are one of a kind. You are magical, you are special, and you are made out of stardust. And a few other things that I want to share about unicorns and how to discover your own unicorn. Embrace it. Embrace the unicorn within you, that special, magical human being that you are, okay? So first of all, remembering that a unicorn does not conform, okay? And I remember that there was a period in my time of childhood where I just really wanted to fit in, okay? I wanted to be like everybody else. You know, I remember girls having perms, so I wanted a perm. Everyone in the 80s had the bright blue eyeshadow, and I wanted bright blue eyeshadow. I remember all of these really unique things about a child where I just really wanted to conform. And I'm thinking about this now, and I'm going like, a unicorn does not conform, okay? Okay, so there's some tips I want to, first of all, share with you, is like understanding that we are all unique and special. We are all magical in our own beautiful ways. We have to be able to understand that if we are truly going to embrace our own unicorn inside us, we're going to discover that, we really have to embrace all of you, okay? You know, and unicorns don't compare each other to other unicorns, by the way, okay? So the first thing is that we have to let our own inner stardust shine a little bit, our own inner unicorn magic shine, and you have to come out of hiding, okay? And I know that in all of my beginnings, even within network marketing, I was just doing the same things as everybody else was doing. I just wanted to blend. I just wanted to, you know, have the same results as somebody else by doing the same things. And what I was doing is I was shooting myself in the foot, because I wasn't that person. I hadn't had those same experiences. I didn't have the same social circles. I didn't have the same background of years of education or support or struggling and falling down in the mud and getting back up, you know, and dusting all that mud off of you so you can again stand out and shine online. So I had to discover my own path. And unicorns, sometimes we have to stand alone for a little while, and sometimes we're going to get back together and we're going to, you know, herd together and be together, but understanding that we have to be able to comfortably stand on our own 4 feet, okay? Own 2 feet kind of thing, okay? So first of all, letting your inner self shine, being all of your beautiful colors, and come out of hiding. Come out and play. You have to come out and play online. And that really takes a lot of, my first tip is I want to share with you is we have to, like I said, come out of hiding, stand out and shine. Don't conform, don't blend in, don't copy, don't mimic. You really have to let your inner weirdness show and let that inner magic of you be expressed online. You know, if you have some favorite colors, show up in your favorite colors. Show up in all of the rainbow of all the scopes and facets of the beautiful you. I mean, that's why some women are attracted to gemstones, because they allow different facets of themselves to sparkle and shine. So if you're thinking about that as a unicorn, how are you going to stand out and sparkle and shine online so different women can see those different facets of you and connect with you online, okay? You don't fit in, you don't conform, you don't be normal, okay? Okay, so that was tip number 1, is you have to really allow your unique facets of yourself, your inner unicorn, shine and stand out online, okay? All the beautiful facets of you, all right? So tip number 2 is we have to remember unicorns don't focus on their weaknesses, okay? Unicorns do have weaknesses. They don't fly. Nope, they don't fly. Unicorns don't fly, and they don't have fins, and they don't swim. Does the unicorn care? No, the unicorn doesn't care if it doesn't have fins or it doesn't have wings like Pegasus. It doesn't focus on its weaknesses. It celebrates its strengths. It celebrates its uniquenesses. And while balance is a good thing, okay, balance is a really good thing, they don't focus on their weaknesses. So you have to find your inner power and how you are going to celebrate that and allow your inner power to serve other women. How are you going to show up in their world? By sharing all the beautiful facets of you and not focusing on your weaknesses, not beating yourself up of what you aren't and what you don't or what you haven't yet. Just focus and celebrate on your strengths of what you're good at and amplify those. Make those more bright, more sparkly, definitely, you know. Grow a couple extra rings on your horn, okay? Add some extra filaments of magical color through your mane, all right? Definitely amp up your natural tendencies and gifts that you were given, okay? Because we are all made of stardust, okay? We are of this world, you know. So allow that to shine through, okay? So tip number 3 is play, okay? And we need to play more. If you think that you don't play enough, it's probably true, okay? Because play allows that realization of past dreams to come to light. What is going on within your past dreams? Are you still living them? Are you still chasing them? Are you thinking about them? And by playing, it allows us to think about new things, okay? Because usually play gets us, you know, out of the cubicle, out of the 4 walls of your home, away from the computer. Put your phone down. Go play, okay? Go do something that you've been wanting to do. Get out of your normal space and place that confines you or binds your mind up. Go play. Go play. Go play more, okay? Because that brings out the fresh, that brings out the perspective changes, and it allows us to think differently and have those fresh ideas of thought of what we want to do next, okay? And we are still childlike in heart. You remember that woman? Okay, remember that little girl inside you? You got to let her out more often, okay? So it's okay. You know, pretty soon there's going to be dandelions. We're going to be braiding dandelion chains and playing with daisies. You know, go look for some tadpoles. Go down to the ponds. What did you do that you used to love? And are you doing it today? Are you encompassing in that part of your week? Are you planning it? Are you scheduling it? Play more, okay? Play loud online too. Because that allows us to do tip number 4, which is do a goal check, okay? We as women are growing all the time. So remembering that by allowing ourselves to play, it allows us to have those goal checks. Are you still aligned, okay? We know that we don't normally change our end goals. We might have to change the plan. We might have to change how we want to do it. But sometimes our goals do change. Because if we don't meet the goals within the period of time that we wanted to do them, such as a 6-month goal or a 1-year goal or a 5-year goal, if you have some big stretch goals and some long-term ideas, if time has shifted and passed that point of perspective, so might your goals. Okay, so some of the things that I might have wanted to do at 45 when I was still working in corporate are certainly not the same goals that I have now nearing 50. So I had to think about that. What different things have shown up in my life where I have to do those perspectives, I have to do those realignments, and also talking with my beloved beast over there. He's sitting right over there. And, you know, maybe do some goal changes. We had the goal to head down to, you know, Texas, not Texas, but California and New Mexico and Arizona, meandering through Colorado and Utah in May and June, and that's now changed where we're jumping a plane and we're headed over to Halifax and we're going to tour all over Hex Half Acre on the East Coast. We just spontaneously changed our minds. So you can change your goals too, okay? Unicorns do their own thing when they want to do it, and they're totally okay with changing their minds on a rare occasion, all right? So that is, I've been there, Marcy, so many times. I'll show you my map, sweetheart. I love that. I love that state. Okay, so tip number 5 is show up who you are authentically and real, okay? Take off that mask of perfection so you can make that deeper connection with other unicorns out there, okay? If the world doesn't know that you're a unicorn and you're pretending to be just a regular old donkey in the pasture because you just want to fit in, you just want to blend in and don't be like anybody else, then how's the world going to find you? Okay, how is that woman going to come to you and recognize you for the wonderful woman, the wonderful unicorn that you are? Okay, so I want you guys to show up online of how you want to be seen in the world. Okay, stop pretending to be something else, somebody else. Wear different size of shoes than you are. Celebrate all your assets, because some of us got some big assets because we're pear-shaped. Okay, so celebrate all of who you are and show up how you want to be seen online. That is so important, okay? So make a list. Make a list and write it down of really who you want and how you want the world to see you and how you're going to show up online. And then figure out an actionable step, okay? Maybe discuss in your brain of like, okay, if this is really who I am and this is how I want to show up, what actionable step are you going to take so you can show up the real human being, the real unicorn that you are on the inside, okay? So this is the last tip, which tip number 6 is what is your real inner superpower, okay? What makes you so unique and different than anybody else out there, and finding a way that you have to be able to celebrate that. What is your true gift? What is your true passion? What really turns your crank? What could you talk about for like days on end and never get tired of that subject? You know, are you sharing that with the world? Are you sharing that online with your friends and your family and your audience? Or are you still trying to, you know, mimic somebody else? Wear the sheep's clothing, so to say. How are you showing up online where you are embracing and celebrating and sharing your true inner you, your true inner power of being able to connect with women, all right? So last thoughts on this is just remembering that when we're embracing and celebrating our own inner unicorn, you're never going to have to be second guessing yourself. You're never going to second guess or wonder what you really stand for. You know, what's your true vibe? What are your true feelings when you just really embrace your own inner unicorn and do some self-discovery? Because it is your inner unicorn, it is your inner vibe that's going to attract your tribe. And only by sharing the real you online can women make connections with you. So that they can make those right choices and decisions to trust in you, either to join your beloved business, your own beloved business, wherever you are in the world, or join me and my team within social retail, whether they might feel comfortable ever to ask you about your beloved products, that I'm sure you have amazing products. Everyone has amazing products out there, you know, but it's only by showing out who you really are online, you know, just dancing and prancing all over Facebook, shining your beautiful bright light so other people can see you and see the facets of the wonderful woman that you are, that you can attract like attracts like. So like, be wild, be crazy, be showing up as the true, beautiful, gorgeous woman that you are. You know, the beautiful unicorn that you are. So when you show the world who you are, when you tell the world who you are, what you do and what you stand for, you get to be there and stand out on shine online with pride. And women are drawn to women that embrace all of their beautiful nuances, that celebrate all their natural tendencies, and they know that they're good enough. You discovering and embracing and applying your own beautiful unicorn are good enough. Okay, so that's what I really wanted to share with you guys, because I really think that the world needs to have a little bit more love. I think definitely Facebook and us building our businesses online can show up in ways that we can encourage women to be our true, authentic, natural selves. And remembering that unicorns don't conform. We don't conform. And, you know, it's okay to be down. As long as we can find another fellow unicorn, kind of nudge us, and get us back up onto standing out and shining on the sunny side of life. To stand out and shine online is what I want us all to have within our beautiful businesses. Okay, so these are my thoughts for tonight. If you guys got some value, something wild and crazy, definitely sharing is caring. If you guys have questions about what I do, to either how to do my body good when I'm working my businesses online, if you have any questions about what the heck social retail is, ask me about it. You know, some of my facets just might match your facets, and if not, I'm an amazing bridge. I might have a friend that might be that connector to help you to the sunny side of life too. Okay, so you guys have a fabulous evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the sunny side of life tomorrow.